Hello everybody, bună ziua! Welcome back to Romanian language step by step with Laura. Today again we don't have a lesson, I don't have a lesson of grammar or vocabulary. It's again about Romanian culture and civilization. And again, if you see me dressed like that, you're probably wondering if we are celebrating something. Yes, we are. Today, triple reason for celebration. First of all, we are on the 24th of June, and in Romania and in all the Romanian communities in the whole world, we mark the Universal Day of the Romanian Blouse, which was initiated in 2013 by the community La Blouse Romaine, the Romanian Blouse. And this community really tried hard that the Romanian ethnic traditional blouse would become or should become internationally recognized because it deserves it. The name of the community, La Blouse Romaine, comes from a famous painting which was painted by Matisse in 1940 and which is exhibit and obviously which painting represents the Romanian blouse and which is exhibited nowadays in Paris at the National Museum of Modern Art. Now, that's the first reason for a celebration, the Day of the Romanian Blouse, called Ie. Now, a little bit about the name Ie. It's supposed to come from Latin, from tunice linee. My Latin is a bit rusty, which means a very thin and refined tunic, which was worn by women. And it's supposed to be very old, dating somewhere from the Romanian Neolithic period. If you are familiar with the Cucuten culture, Neolithic, which was supposed to start somewhere between 5000 BC and 2700 BC. So that's how old it is. So that's number one celebration. Number two, Sânziene. Now, Sânziana or Sânziana is actually, it represents actually two things. One of them is coming from the Latin Sancta Diana, again Latin words, and it used to be a celebration dedicated to the goddess Diana or Diana, the Roman goddess Diana. We know that Romania or Dacia was conquered in 106 by the Romans. At that time, the Romans were polytheists. So obviously when they colonized Dacia, they brought their gods with them. And Diana was one of them. Diana was the goddess of hunting, a virgin goddess, and she was the one protecting the virgins. This was, let's say, borrowed and is still existent in the folk tradition nowadays. Right, so in the singular is Sânziana, also a name, or Sânziane, a flower, which would be translated a yellow flower, really nice, odor. And the English name would be lady's bedstraw. Don't know if you are familiar with that. Sânziene, obviously those flowers, and it's the name of the celebration that we also do today in connection with the some Romanian folk fairies, quite well known and beloved. Right, so those fairies, according to tradition, would dance on the 24th, and they would wear the respective flowers, or they would hold the respective flowers. Right, now this celebration of the goddess Diana, in time, as you know, Christianity came in Romania too with Saint Andrew, and obviously there was another reason for celebration, a Christian one, namely the Nativity of Saint John the Baptist, also celebrated on the 24th. So the two of them overlapped. I don't think nowadays very many people think, oh, this is Christian and this is pagan. I think both of them are celebrated equally, and there are still tradition in connection to Sânziene, traditions. Some of them were forgotten. People know about them, but they don't practice them anymore. Some of them are still practiced, or they used to be when I was a child. So on this day, Sânziene, the most beautiful maidens, dressed in white or in ie, la blouse roumaine, the Romanian blouse, would go to the fields and make floral crowns of Sânziene, of ladies' bedshaw. They would wear them and come at night and meet their beloved ones. They would have a party, there would be bonfire, and those wreaths, those floral crowns would be thrown over the houses. And it is said that the crown didn't fall off your house, your crop would be really good this year. There are lots of other superstitions and traditions about that. It is also said that the heavens would open, and so on. Some spells are done. And as far as I'm concerned, there are many similarities with the Druid solstice celebration here in the UK, and also with the season, with the Swedish midsummer holiday, and so on. So you can see that the roots are quite common. There are so many elements in common. Right, so this was about our triple celebration, the day of the Romanian Blouse, ie, the day of Sancta Diana, of Saint Diana, or the goddess Diana, actually, and also the Nativity of Saint John the Baptist. Now, today I'm wearing ie, a Romanian blouse. It's not any kind of ie. I've got to say, I've got a few Romanian blouses. Some of them are older, some of them are newer. Some of them are handmade, some of them, are bought from a shop. But this one is very special to me. I'm very proud to wear it, and I cherish it a lot. It belonged to my grandmother, and I've got one which belonged to my grandfather, and actually the two of them, they're not in excellent condition, but I'm trying to preserve them as much as possible. My grandparents wore them when they got married. Now this one is in pretty good condition, and I'm hoping to pass it over to my daughters. But now I'm celebrating the national blouse, the international, Romanian Blouse Day. Thank you very much for watching. Mulțumesc pentru atenție. Ne vedem data viitoare. La revedere! La mulți ani de ziua internațională or universală a ei. Happy anniversary for the Universal Day of the Romanian Blouse. La revedere!